We believe that mental health is part of the problem, and it's a very large, very big part of the problem. What we need to do is we need to be looking back to atavistically to to the human experience, right? You talked about the earlier about the Warren Buffett comment. We didn't have police forces 110 years ago. We may have had some officers who walked through the streets of New York and got invited in for pastries in the morning and a cup of coffee to just make sure that things were okay in the community. But the level that we're at in our society right now indicates very clearly that we are a very, very sick society. We're on our deathbed right now.
Yeah.
So Bill has the explanation for this, and all of psychology is not mental health. Mental health was given rise in the Sigmund Freud era to give answers to vexing problems with women who were experiencing dissatisfaction in their lives in and around the Eastern Seaboard. Things are as they always have been, and this concept of mental health or mental illness is a major factor, because the entire industry is a patsy to the legal industry. Some of the highest paid people in this country are mental health practitioners who are affiliated with the family court system. Why is that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very, very logically. Why is that? That's where the money is. Why do you rob banks? That's where the money's at.
Yeah.
So Bill can kind of
Yeah.
explain what our take is on this whole problem and where it really is, centered from an evolutionary perspective.
Well, I knew I'm an old man, so my days in undergraduate and graduate school were back in the 60s. And I knew Murray Bowen. I met him actually at Medical College of Virginia in Richmond. And he had told me that this problem, which he identified as emotional cutoff, he said, "Bill, you'll see this occasionally." It says it's something that is an interesting problem, that a child will refuse contact or be defiant or disrespectful to another parent. And I didn't think much about it at the time, and he didn't.